One of these boots is kangaroo leather and the other is calfskin. Can you guess which one is which? I'll give you a second. Okay, I lied. They're both calfskin. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the brand new Nike Tiempo Legend 7 Elite CA. CA standing for California, because if you didn't know, California has actually banned all kangaroo leather products, which does of course include football boots, meaning that the regular version of the Legend 7 Elite and the Legend 7 Pro are technically illegal to be sold or carried by any stores in California. So in an attempt to not miss out on the California market, Nike has created a calfskin variation of their top-end Tiempo Legend 7 Elite. Now, considering that the made-for-California calfskin version of the Legend 7 retails for the same $230 that you would have to pay for the kangaroo leather version that the rest of the United States and really the rest of the world has access to, how do the two compare? Is this worse quality than the standard kangaroo leather? I think most people would assume that is the case, but I'm going to be answering that exact question for you in today's video. So if you want to learn more, including how these fit and feel on feet, please stick around and watch the whole thing. And if you're interested in a pair of these made for California Tiempos for yourself, specifically if you live in California, I'll leave a pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal $230 retail price. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, especially if you live in California, don't forget to support this one with a like. And if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. While the boots are technically different versus the regular Tiempos, the extras are not. It comes in the regular silver and black Nike box that you get with any of their top-end models. And just to show you guys, these are officially called the Legend 7 Elite CA, CA standing for California. And of course, they include a string bag, which is black on black, just like the boots, black bag, black strings, black Tiempo, and Nike swoosh branding there on the front, warranting a string bag score of 100 out of 162. Now you might be asking yourself, why is kangaroo leather banned in California? Well, the answer to that question is there's a lot of extra rules and bans in California that you won't find in the rest of the United States and really the rest of the world. As far as I know, no other place in the world has banned kangaroo leather products, and it seems, based on the little bit of research that I did, that this is something that could be overturned in the future. But as of right now, you are not allowed as a store to carry kangaroo leather products, nor, as far as I know, are you allowed as a store outside of California to ship kangaroo leather products into the state. Again, I'm not entirely sure of all the specifics, but again, as a way of not losing out on the California market, because a large population of the United States does live in California, Nike has created a calfskin variation of the Tiempo Legend, which is basically the exact same boot, with the only difference being that instead of kangaroo leather, it is calfskin, which is the leather from a cow rather than a kangaroo, which, by the way, at least as far as I know, kangaroos are not an endangered species at all, but California is keeping them safe. Now, if you ask most people who are into football boots what they would rather have, calfskin boots or kangaroo leather boots, I would imagine that most people would probably answer with kangaroo leather, and that's mainly because we've been led to believe that that is the gold standard as far as leather is concerned. And if you look across the board, the Copa Mundial is made out of kangaroo leather. The top-end Nike and Adidas boots that are leather feature kangaroo leather. The best leather quality in the world, in my opinion, the Made in Japan Mizuno products, those are made out of kangaroo leather. We don't see that much calfskin, but if you look at a brand like Pantofolo d'Oro, a little bit more old school, a lot of their high-end boots are made out of calfskin, and their calfskin leather is as good as any kangaroo leather out there. So really, the type of leather, in my opinion, doesn't actually matter all that much. It matters how it feels. So with that in mind, how does the calfskin version of the Tiempo, which I have right here, compare in feel to the standard kangaroo leather version of the Legend 7 that everyone else has access to? Well, to be honest with you guys, if these were handed to me as regular Tiempo Legend 7 Elites, I wouldn't question it at all. The leather looks the same, it feels the same, either in hand or on feet. It is impossible to tell a difference between the calfskin and the kangaroo leather that you'd find on the regular Tiempos. Now you'll notice there is a little bit of a difference in the finish here. This one's slightly shinier, this one's a little bit more of a matte finish, but they're not exactly the same color. I just grabbed the Blackout ones just so you can see how similar they are as far as the visual is concerned, because nothing aside from the leather is different between these two boots. The only difference is the technicality that this is calfskin and this is kangaroo leather. But in terms of feel, quality, and what you're actually going to notice about the boots, there is no difference. Leather aside, there is absolutely no difference between the California and the regular version of the Legend 7 Elite. It is the most high-tech leather boot on the market right now, and I would argue the very best one as well in regards to just outright performance. You get the softness, you get the touch, you get the comfort of a premium leather upper, but you don't lose out on the responsiveness, you don't lose out on lockdown, you don't lose out on a super lightweight feel. By the way, no weight difference at all between the calfskin and the kangaroo leather version of the Legend 7 Elite. Literally no weight difference whatsoever. It's got more aggressive traction than you might expect, and as an all-around boot that features a traditional leather upper, there really hasn't been anything quite like the Legend 7 Elite. So if you're looking for the best of the best as far as leather quality as well as overall performance, this is truly and honestly, in my opinion at least, the best option out there. And I don't want to go over too many details in today's video because I've talked about these so many different times on the channel. One of my personal favorite boots currently on the market, but I will leave a little pop-up on screen to the playtest video that I made of the Legend 7 Elite, where you get to see the boots in action and learn a ton about them as well. So if you haven't seen that video, be sure to go ahead and check it out. So as you can see, I've swapped out the stock black laces that have these little shiny things in them. They don't look bad, but I've swapped them out for some wide black reflective SR4U replacement laces, sticking with the Blackout theme, but adding the little reflective strips through the laces, which I think look cool on just about anything, makes them that little bit different as well. If you're looking to change up the style of your boots in a fairly inexpensive way, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. When it comes to fit and feel, you will not notice a difference whatsoever between the calfskin and kangaroo leather version of the Legend 7 Elite. The leather feels the same, the thickness is the same, the fit, the shape, everything you can imagine feels identical. You will not be able to tell a difference, I guarantee that. And as far as the Legend 7 Elite as a package is concerned, the leather is soft, but it's also very responsive. The security and lockdown you get from the fit mesh lining, the internal support cage, the fly knit, the fly wire cables, the overall shape of the boot, it's very impressive. It's the comfort from a traditional leather boot, but the responsiveness you would almost expect from a speed boot. The sole plate is nice and flexible. It has probably the best heel liner in the business, in my opinion, from a comfort standpoint. I'm just a big fan of pretty much everything these things have on offer. As far as width is concerned, width-wise, because they are leather and they will stretch, you'll be able to fit in these basically no matter how wide your feet are. If your feet are super, super wide, maybe you might find that they're a little bit tight through the toe box, but for most people, you're probably not gonna have any issues at all, and overstretching is unlikely to be a problem with these two. And then as far as sizing is concerned, they're about a half to a quarter size small. I'm wearing these in my usual size 9.5 US, and they fit a little bit more snug than most other boots in the same size. So if you're looking for a snug fit, for the most part, I would recommend going a half size up. If you're looking for a tight fit, I would probably end up going true to size. It really just depends on what you're looking for. So in conclusion, if you happen to live in California and you must abide by these kind of unusual and in my opinion sort of dumb rules that is this current kangaroo leather ban, but you still really want the Nike Tiempo Legend 7 Elite, absolutely the calfskin variation that is available to you is, in my opinion, just as good, every bit as good as the Nike Tiempo Legend 7 Elite with the kangaroo leather upper that the rest of the world has access to. So don't feel like you're missing out. Don't feel like you're getting screwed. Although The fact that the Tiempo Legend 7 Pro is also made out of kangaroo leather and not calfskin and retails for $130 that you technically don't have access to because they don't make a calfskin variation of that, that's what you should be angry about, because that, in all honesty, is the best value in the Tiempo line that you're missing out on because it's made out of kangaroo leather. But if you have the extra money to spend and you really want the best model in the Tiempo lineup, the calfskin California specific variation is definitely the way to go and worth your money. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. If you're interested in a pair of these for yourself, again, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal $230 retail price. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.